Yo, we want to thank you guys for checking us out every day. Your number one spot for entertainment news. You already know, like we always tell you, don't forget to hit the like button, hit the share button, let us know what's up. And come on in, come on in. Yes, it's another edition of the Weekly Entertainment News Podcast. I'm your brother Hiram Hakeem, and once again, I'm in the building. All right off top, hit that share button, hit that like button, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Let somebody know we do this thing. But today,
let's go.
I am doing something a little different. As you can see, this is not during the week, although you may be watching it during the week, but this is recorded for the weekend. It's like my weekend show. And what we do here is we talk about that adult contemporary hip hop. Now, what do I mean when I talk about adult contemporary hip hop? I'm talking about the hip hop people that's from a certain genre, a certain age, a certain lineage get into, or should I say is a part of. Right, I'm talking about from the golden era of hip hop, from the 80s to the 90s, and even today, but the people that kind of favors the golden era of hip hop, like some rap artists like Method Man, the Wu-Tang Clan, Eric B. and Rakim, excuse me, the Method Man, Redman, Eric B. and Rakim, Public Enemy, EPMD, even Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, Busta Rhymes, leaders of the new school, Tribe Called Quest, who just recently got inducted, along with Mary J. Blige, into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I'm about these type of artists, DMX, Swiss Beats, Jay-Z. We can keep going. Some people are saying, hey, these artists and this type of music should be respected just like what's holding the charge down now. Well, unfortunately, I need to tell you something, man. I'm going to keep it. I think this is the big argument. The big argument is the older people aren't being respected. And what do we mean by respected? Because I respect everybody from that place. But what do we mean by respected? Meaning that the labels aren't pushing these people like they push the younger people. Well, let's just be honest with it, man. The music business, not just the hip hop business. I hate people when they say the hip hop business. Ain't no hip hop business selling records. It's the music business, okay? And it's always been youth driven. 100%. Think about Elvis Presley and the little girls hollering at him. Think about Michael Jackson. Those weren't old women hollering at Michael Jackson or the Jackson 5. Think about Kiss. That's right, I said Kiss, the rock group from the 70s, okay, and the 80s, okay? Gene Simmons, Paul Stanley, Ace Frehley, and Peter Chris. Yeah, you didn't think I knew that, okay, but I do. Think about the people that was on the road, not say on the road, or some groupies were on the road. Well, think about them. These was younger people. It's a youth-driven thing, okay? So when you get past a certain age, look, here's my illustration. My metaphor to make it better for. Think about the Temptations. When the Temptations first came out, you think old folks that you see them now when the Temptations review come around, when you see the Temptation tribute band come around, whatever the hell they're calling themselves these days. You don't see them same young people. On contrary, you do. They just old like them. So the music, the age, and the music age and the fans age with the music. That's why we have adult contemporary R&B. It's gotten to the point so much so that people are making music, as far as R&B, to fit that adult contemporary market, the people that want to hear it like that. See, the adult contemporary listener, the patron, the fan, don't want to have to listen to old music all the time, so some artists are making music geared to them. Now, this is what can be, same thing can be said to rap and hip hop music and hip hop artists that's from those eras, from back in those golden age. They're not changing up too much. They're making good quality music. Big ups to the people that's doing it. Hell, I just seen Snoop Dogg and the East Siders just released a whole video. It's a 10-minute video with 3 songs, 3 bangers. If you like that style of hip hop, Snoop Dogg sound good on that thing. Everybody else on the East Side was dope. The video was 3 videos. It was a 10-minute long video again. 3 videos giving you a reminder, hey, we still out here. And the good thing about it, individuals, they wasn't trying to be young. They was being themselves. So I'm telling you, if you like Snoop Dogg and you like the East Siders, he's not changing nothing. He's progressing the work that he's done with them. This is like a follow-up album. Coincidentally, Death Row is still doing some great things. Big ups to Death Row. That's CEO Snoop Dogg. He did a whole album with the Dog Pound, if you missed it earlier this year. sounds dope. It sounds quality. It ain't 100% what these kids are doing. It's 100% what they are doing. Not we're doing, but are doing. Okay? Big ups to Ghostface Killer's new album. Okay? Listen, came out earlier this year. I think it's some of his best work. Big ups to AZ, okay? You know who AZ is, Nas' partner, okay? From The Firm, you know what I'm saying, okay? Sugar Hill fame, you feel me? His album that came out earlier this year was super dope. Now you guys may have missed it because you're waiting for your blazing hip hop and R&B station to play it. I'm here to tell you they won't. You need to come to me, okay? Somebody like me, or hopefully you find a radio station in your era that maybe I should create it. Maybe I should create it myself. That hones in on what's happening to that adult contemporary music that's being trendy right now amongst the adult contemporary patron fan, okay, or follower, okay? So listen, man, so that's what I'm telling you about. That's what we're going to be talking about, this adult contemporary hip hop. But every now and then I got to leave the subject matter to make the pocket fatter, okay? I'm going to say it again. Right now, with me saying all of that, I have to leave that subject matter to give you some current news. We already know about Little Durk is in the news.
I'm here.
Okay, we already know he got picked up. Here's a rapper out of Chicago. Okay, they just celebrated him in Broadview. Okay, they gave him key to the city. Broadview is a suburb out of Chicago, right? And okay, he got affiliated. He's affiliated, gang affiliated. And they got, you already know, I don't need to go why they picked him up. You already know they got countless information on how he was connected to that guy's murder, the rapper murder down there in Atlanta, okay? So we already know. They said also, they caught him in Florida. I'm talking about Little Durk, the rapper out of Chicago. They caught him in Florida trying to get a private jet to fly to Italy or some shit like that, okay? They said he had plans to go to other places, but he was really trying to flee. Okay, now I'm just simply talking about when you do good stuff, you get good things, like the city of Broadview gave him the key to the city. But Broadview Mayor Katrina Thompson swiftly ended that and ended the partnership with I'm talking about Little Durk's Neighborhood Hero Foundation to separate themselves from his terrible blunder and his foolishness. Okay, so that's what's going on with Lil Durk, man. And also that you guys need to know that officially, upon that separation, they took the key that he just got last week. Ah, damn, when you do bad stuff happens too, right? All right, speaking about bad stuff, we want to take a pause for the calls and give a shout out to the lovely family of the late, great DJ Clark Kent. I'm going to take a little pause right here. You should do. Okay, I'm Black. For those who don't know who DJ Clark Kent is, world-renowned super DJ out of New York. I had the pleasure of meeting him once, okay? Back down in the Wheel of Time, okay? So big ups to DJ Clark Kent. He started a DJ crew. He was affiliated with DJ Scratch, that's EPMD's DJ. And he does he's definitely synonymous with real hip hop and everything. So we already want to just show some love and show love to our people in the hip hop community. All right. Speaking of the hip hop community, I want to give a shout out to these powerhouses. Looks like my man Ice Cube and Fat Joe.
Let's go.
It's going to bring some excitement to Major League Baseball. That's right, I said that. Ice Cube and Fat Joe are going to be performing in separate games, game 2 and 3, one in the West Coast, one on the East Coast. You do know the Dodgers is rocking against those Yankee boys, okay? So guess what? Game 2, they're going to have Ice Cube performing right after the national anthem. Going to have him performing a version of Bow Down, and then Today Was a Good Day. You kind of visualize it, right? Then after that, game 3, they're going to go headed to themselves to the South Bronx, and play yours truly, the Yankees. Now, keep in mind, we know Fat Joe is from the South Bronx. The stadium is in the Bronx. So who else should be rapping? If they had your man Ice Cube repping the West Coast, you got Fat Joe repping the East Coast, okay? And he's going to do a rendition of New York. You know what song New York is. And, of course, he's going to do another joint, and it's going to be Nothing Can Stop Me. I'm all the way up. So we're going to bring the hip-hop style to something I believe that was kind of, you know what I'm saying? Something that was, I'm talking about baseball. They said it was America's pastime, but lately it's been America's, not too much of a good time, okay? All right, listen, at this time I want to tell somebody, man, this show is powered by the Reporter newspaper. The Reporter newspaper has been in business for over 50 years, narrating our stories, letting everybody know what it is and what is great to be black here on this particular continent. And if you're not on this part of the world, when you're in the diaspora as well, or if you're on the continent of the motherland, it has something for you as well. If you can't get the newspaper, you should, because the number's on the screen to get the subscription mailed to you. But if you're one of these digital people, go to the Reporter newspaperonline.com. We got you covered, okay? So big up to the Reporter newspaper, all right. Listen, this show right here, man, is very dear to me because I can break down certain things. This right here, before I leave, I want to break down my man Tyler, the Creator, okay?
Let's go.
He got an album coming out in a couple of days. Man, this rollout is incredible. What do I mean by rollout? This promotion leading up to the release of his album, he's getting the market or the people who's about to buy the thing excited. Even people who ain't even his fan is like, what the hell's going on? If you look at the artwork, you see the mask. Homeboy is suggesting a lot of stuff with just this mask. And if you look at the video, Saint Chroma, because the name of the album is Chromacopia, okay? But if you look at the video, which has only been in the game for 10 days, and it's at 10.5 million, and it's like a trailer almost, but it's a little longer, you know what I'm saying? He got some Nazi stuff in that thing, okay? And he is literally on a thin line pushing artistry, okay? This is what's dope about Tyler. He pushing the artistry to the next level in this video. You got to watch it, right? Then not only that, keep in mind I'm talking about the album rollout. This album ain't even here yet, right? He got a song called Noid. The artistry is incredible on this video, right? It's about him being paranoid, okay? He's being followed, the paparazzi, people pushing down on him and stuff like that. Hell, it's one particular part of the video, his shadow is following him. Illustrated, he feel like these people are on him so tight, they like his shadow. And if you look real close at the artistry, because it hits you from an airplane perspective, looking down on the brother as he's rapping, right? And you can see the shadow try to stab him in the back. Oh my God, this artistry is incredible. You already know he can spit for real. He got real lyrics to spit, right? But this is what I thought was dope. Today, they released the video. Today, they released the video. I saw it this morning going up. The numbers was going up, and it was pretty dope. And it's called Thought I Was Dead. Here it is 5 hours later, and that thing is already at 1.5 million dang views. 1.5 million views, right? And it's a certain part of the joint. The hook is singing some other language, right? I said, what kind of language is that? This is what kind of artistry this thing is, man. Man, this thing is dope, man. So I'm in the comment section just looking, seeing like what people are saying, because I know I was going to talk about this today, right? And someone says, here's the number one comment I thought was dope. That person said, no way, this chorus sang in my native language. I speak in Zambia called Chua. He said, no way, they speaking in my language. When I'm in my native language in Zambia, it's called Chua. Okay, he said, I know exactly what the hook is saying. So for those of you who don't know what the hook is saying, he's saying in the hook in the language of Chua, I don't want trouble, don't want to talk a lot, don't want to be gossiping. I don't even want that shit in my house. Wow. I'm translating, man. I feel like the grand translator right now. Okay. Speaking about translating, man, I want to give a shout out to my man Ice Cube as well. I don't know if I said it while I was talking about Ice Cube, but I would be remiss if I didn't say this. He got a new project coming out. I love the video called My Ego. Oh my God. He's one of these guys that's still keeping the formula. You know, he's a director, he's an artist, he's an actor and all this stuff. The video is funny. And the video is obviously successful. It's been released 8 days ago, and it's at 3.5 million views already. So big up to Ice Cube. Big up to what he's about to do in the World Series, because that's going to help boost up his situation. Listen, I can go on days and days about this stuff, but I'm not. I'm going to stop right here. This is your number one source for all things entertainment. In particular, when you see me, you see that adult contemporary hip hop. Man, I don't try to play with this. I try to stay with this. Y'all better film me before they kill me, y'all. Peace.
Can't beef with me, whole nother frequency. Bitch, EOD, what the fuck is a
duck. Nigga be fake, won't leave him snuggly. He undercover, then fucking we tucking a minute. It's on in this stuff, nigga, fucking you saying. Bird, bitch, you getting struck. We ain't going back and forth by the door. We ain't going back and forth by the door. Wash halu ella ilaha illallah. We come in the name of the source. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. We flipping niggas out the porch. Niggas in Paris, somebody yeah and J version. Boss old Jane Harden, but they think they the highest. We locking them up. You get caught with the smoke, get your flame darkened. They shoot a shot, but I ain't far. Just fuck around, hit the same target back to back.